Dish Home, खुशी को connection.
We've had a superb the Siddhartha Bank Nepal Premier League, powered by MCell, a one-run victory this morning, and now the Chitwan Rhinos look to defeat the Royals for the first time. Pretty good batting effort all around, having decided to bat first. 16 extras helped that total, with Hassan Issa Kale being the standout, the son of Mohammad Nabi. The Afghan played really well, and Ravi Bapara continued his excellent NPL with 36 off 18. It powered a total of 164 for 5. We've got Sriram alongside me. Going to get a look at the best of Hassan Issa Kale's 65. Started slowly, but then started to go through the gears. 9 boundaries in all, and a few flashes of the more famous father, Mohammad Nabi.
Very similar style. Very, very strong on anything pitched up. Strong square of the wicket on the offside. A lot of similarities with his illustrious dad. Good knock. He looked hungry today. He wanted to prove a point, especially as an overseas pro.
Yeah, there really are a few shades of Mohammad Nabi there. That was the bowling figure. Scott Kugelheim continued his hugely impressive tournament. Brandon McMullen in the wickets again, and Dipender Singh Airy was entrusted himself with the 20th and final over. He picked up 1 for 32. Remember, Sudha Prashim have been perfect throughout this entire tournament. To stay perfect, they're going to need to win chasing for the first time. They'll need 165 to make it 4 from 4, and most likely move top of the table. Fans continuing to make this NPL really what it is, a festival of the Himalayas. That's the tagline for the tournament. I can't think of any more apt way to describe it. Some skills with a larger ball as well. The Rhinos will be hoping the bowlers have some magic in their fingers and are able to turn some early wickets. We have seen the pitch turning, but as we so often see, the best time of the day to bat, it's around midday through to probably 3 p.m. So that's why the Rhinos chose to bat first. They've got 164 on the board. Sriram, do you think it will be enough, or are Sudha Prashim going to continue their wonderful winning form?
Any team can chase it. It's got to be Sudha Prashim. Got a strong batting lineup. Saif Alize, Bandari, McMullen, Airy, Bajwa, the new addition today, Ishan Pandey, Arif Sheikh. They've got the batting to do it. And if at all any side, I back the Royals to chase this down.
Well, here they come. I have to say, Kushal Mala's captaincy has been a bit of a revelation in this tournament. He's a young man who was maybe a little down in the dumps after a tricky 2024 with the bat. Been taking a little bit of heat from some of the fans on social media too, and ended up left out of their most recent match on that tour of the United States of America. Also playing in hugely uncharacteristic ways. Strike rates of 60, 70, 80 rather than the 160 plus that we're so used to the powerful left-hander hitting at. And I think he's really enjoying the responsibility. He's bowling very well too, and his left arm orthodox will be important. One of the first tasks for the Rhinos and their captain will be to get past this man, Saif Zaib. He is always been thought of it as a prodigious young talent. He debuted for Northamptonshire at the age of 15, would you believe, the youngest ever for that county, born in Buckinghamshire. And I thought he was outstanding with that 90 off 61 yesterday, as the Royals are looking to make it 2 wins in 2 days. Didn't have the same success with the ball today, and he'll be opening the batting again with the MS Dhoni numbered Binod Bandari, who will try to get them off to a flyer. You'd imagine he'll attack while Saif Zaib will try to bat through.
Bandari's always been very, very upfront with his intent. He'll look, if you pitch it up, he'll go straight over the top. That's 75 runs. He struck at 123.35, his best score against the Gurkhas. Yeah, if they get a good start here, this will be a terrific game. The spin definitely will play a part as the game goes on, but first they've got to contend with this man, Sohail Tanvir. What a tournament. The highest wicket taker in this tournament so far. 8 wickets, economy of 4.09. Would you believe that, Lenny?
Yeah, he's been brilliant himself, and Mohammad Mohsin, the two most economical bowlers in the tournament. Just wonder, will maybe these two pose a bit more of a challenge to the two openers? It'll probably be two left-arm openers to start with. Jan Dhakal likely to open the bowling from the pavilion end, but now from the Chobar end, it's Sohail Tanvir, who immediately shows that threat. Look at the wrist position. We spoke to him on air, didn't we? Lucky enough to interview him, and he was talking about that unorthodox ability to get movement with the new ball.
Said that the one that goes away from the right-hander, incoming bowl to the left-hander, is a stock delivery. And then he's got the bag full of tricks with the slower ball. Very experienced. And love the 19th over he bowled in the last game too. Made Pokhara Avengers struggle to chase that 133 down. Pardon the Yaks.
Yeah, marvellous tournament thus far though, Shahram. 8 wickets, economy rates very, very frugal to say the least. He's going to come round the wicket here. Not too sure about that, and the misfield isn't going to aid Tanvir's mood, as it'll be the first boundary. Not good from Santosh Karki. And the first Super 4, powered by Ncell 4G, goes to the Royals.
It was a strange move to come around the wicket. He got prodigious movement coming from over. This angle sort of helps Zaib free his arms. But Santosh Karki would not want to look at that again. That's pretty ordinary.
I'm just not sure about this angle, not because the ball went for 4, but you just posed a massive problem with your first ball over the wicket. Instead, he's going to come around again. For me, it's a less attacking angle. You're going to be incredibly unlikely to get an LBW bowling from round the wicket, particularly when he's that wide. Why is he using this angle?
Not too sure either. He's over the wicket, post that threat, as you say. He's back over the wicket now. It was just 2 balls that he went. Probably wanted to see if give Saif Ali Zaib something different to think about, which is not prepared for, but he's back over.
Very conventional field, great piece of fielding, total mix-up! Oh, carnage out there, could have been a run out at both ends. Somehow, despite almost shaking hands, Saif Zaib and Binod Bandari, they get the single. It was Dipendra Singh Airi with a wry smile.
That was confusion, carnage. Played with soft hands, great pick-up with one hand there. Both of them were one end. Ravi Bopara, if he had hit the stump, Saif Ali Zaib was gone for all money. Deepak Bohra, the fielder, at point. Very good pick-up, single-handed. Brings the Dhoni-esque Bandari on strike.
A great bit of work from Deepak Bohra at backward point. Big swing and a miss from Bandari. He's going to show intent. I'm just not sure it's going to be easy against Sohail Tanvir. Is there a word? Is there possibly from the Pakistan legend saying, "Don't you dare charge me," Binod Bandari?
You ask me, do you know my name? Do you know who I am? What are you trying to do? Are you in your senses? That's what Sohail Tanvir would have been asking Bandari. A big shot, first ball. Not that's something you don't expect from Bandari.
Well, a shade of Siraj from Sohail Tanvir. Just a little cheeky word. End of the first over. We get the quick single, it's 6 for none.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and
no ball. Now your back foot cannot touch this return crease. Have a look. Eagle-eyed, just on it. And that for me is a great call front foot can go out there, that's fine. It's the back foot that has touched the line, and therefore that is a back foot no ball. The free hit will follow. Saif Zaib, player of the match from yesterday, can do what he wants with this.
That's a nice little gift. Last ball of your first over. Already 7 on the board. Can just get their innings up and running with this free hit. What's Tanveer's go-to? Is he going to a slower ball? Deep square leg and deep mid-wicket are the two fielders outside. All the fielders up in the circle on the offside. He can change his field, remember.
Free hit. Oh, what a Yorker. What an in-swinging Yorker. I know it's a single. Brilliant skills from Tanveer. Oh, it's not going to be 8 from the first. Oh, it will. What an overthrow. All happening out there at the TU. 8 for none. One of the young Nepal stars of this tournament, Rijan Dakal, will take new ball, has forced his way past Pratish GC and even the likes of Durgesh Gupta into the international side, and he's picked up 4 wickets. Great economy rate. Only going at a run of ball, and that 3 for 10 was a Siddhartha Bank player of the match effort.
10 seconds.
Flicked into the leg side, the shorter side. 1 bounce and 4. Oh, dearie me. That was not good. Maybe one of the worst fielding efforts we've seen in the competition. What's just happened here?
Yeah, it's not been the best of start for the Rhinos. A no ball in the previous over, and now not the greatest piece of fielding. Ranjit, the fielder, slipped, the ball turned a bit. Yeah, didn't look good on camera. Poor old Ranjit. Feel for him. He's not played a game, he's in as a substitute.
That's given us a wide. Oh, that's marginal. It's maybe a little harsh on Rijan Dakal. I thought that was right on the guideline, and he's kind of come down outside the track. Just want to explain this once more for those fans who might be new to the sport as well. The front foot no ball, it's if you go over the front line, but the back foot no ball, you see the return crease there, that's the crease that his back foot hits. If he even touches that with his back foot, front foot can go outside it even, but if the back foot touches or is wide of the return crease, it's a no ball, and therefore it's a free hit. Great umpiring. Eagle-eyed, wasn't it, by Bismillah Jan Shinwari? Imagine the amount of things you have to look at as an umpire.
That was a great piece of umpiring. Good spot as well. Yeah, good bowling here from Dakal. Shinwari, see him every day at the dinner table. He's got this eagle-eyed camera sitting on his cap.
How do you do this? You've got to be superhuman. You've got to look at the back foot, the front foot, then you've got to judge the LBW or the potential cut behind. I know why I am up here and not down there. Good use of the feet. Oh, and listen to that roar. It's definitely the Royals fans that are outnumbering the Rhinos. Glorious stroke, a man in form, Saif Zaib.
Yeah, the second Super 4 powered by Ncell in this over. And this is what you expect from Saif Ali Zaib. He'll give himself a little bit of a room, charge down, and then throw his hands at it. Pierce the gap perfectly. Rijan Dakal is put under pressure. 9 runs of his 3 balls, and it's 17 for none. It's a good start for the Royals. They've done this time and time again in this tournament.
Deep in his crease this time and just flicks it down the ground. Good diving effort. He'll save the boundary, but it won't save the second. Royals have started brightly. The Rhinos well, rattled, aren't they? I know it's only 10 balls in, but fielding, bowling, not where it's been throughout the competition thus far.
They've been a bit untidy, to say the least. Got a bit of a pattern, Saif Ali Zaid. Whenever he takes a deep step into the crease, he looks to hit leg side. And when he wants to get offside, he gives the bowler a charge. A bit of pattern, anyone watching.
Yeah, where is this gone? Couple of bounces, don't think it'll get to the rope, but the fans loved it, didn't they? They roared it like it was a maximum hit up towards the hills. But a bit off the toe of the bat. One thing is for certain, Saif Zaid is full of confidence.
Fresh from that 90 from the last game. Again, giving him the charge, giving himself a bit of room. Got the toe and didn't get all of it. Managed to clear the infield. Gets himself a couple. 13 of the over, one more to play.
Hasn't been the same shape we've seen throughout the tournament for Ridwan Dakhel. Just going straight on, isn't it? He's recognising that and he's trying to capitalise. What a take! Held, two fielders almost collided together, but it's Ranjit Kumar that holds on. Zaid continued to look to cash in, but that surely has got to be the catch of a match. What a grab!
Yeah, Santosh Kumar, after that ordinary piece of fielding, what a comeback from him. Again, Saif deep in the crease, looks to help it around the leg side. Ranjit Kumar almost collided with Santosh Karki, but terrific catching. Saif Ali Zaid, a very busy 18 of 11 balls, is 21 for 1 after 2. For the first ball he faced against Tanveer, what's he going to do?
Do you think there was a discussion amongst the Royals that we're just going to keep attacking? Zaid had already got 13 from the over, but off the final ball, he looked for another big one, targeting that shorter side.
Probably they realize that the new ball is the best time to cash in, and once the ball gets old, it starts to grip for the spinner. It's a terrific catch. An ordinary piece of fielding first from him in the boundary, but then he's recovered and made more of made up for it, hasn't he?
And the reason he's made up for it, he was actually whipped out of his position. He was out in the rope and they said, no, look, you got a short fine, hide him away. And of course the ball follows him. How often does that happen? Makes amends. Really does, as McMullen immediately gets off the mark. I'm just glad not only that he held on, but that the collision was avoided. They in the field with two players who are eyes to the sky watching the ball, they can be very, very nasty.
We've seen nasty incidents like that before. Steve Waugh and Jason Gillespie come to mind. That was nasty collision, but that was avoided. Well done to both the fielders, and well done to the fielder for keeping hold of that catch.
Some coaching ticket that. Jagat Tamata, iconic local coach, and then Brad Hodge, the team mentor. No wonder the Royals are being guided well. That should be a wide down the leg side.